What's up, positive people? We got Dana here, and today is day 3 of vlogging every day in August. And today I want to talk to you guys about something that I don't normally talk about, and that is one of the elephants in the room. Is me being the eternal bachelorette. As y'all know, your girl is not married. Okay, there are no rings on these fingers. Okay, I've never been married. I've been engaged. Fun fact, I've been engaged, but I've never been married, and I don't know for sure why that is. I used to get really down on myself about it. Like, a lot of my content in my 20s, like my late 20s, was just about how lonely I felt and how, inadequate I felt because I was unmarried, and, being a single mother, the insecurity that comes with that. At 32, though, my perspective on it is a lot different now. I think the biggest thing that has changed is just the fact that, especially now that I'm like in a much better spot, mentally, financially, emotionally, not physically, child. My body was snatched and my body ain't snatched now, but just in general, I just feel overall leveled up, wiser, more mature. I definitely don't think then I was marriage material. I don't necessarily know if now I'm marriage material. I feel like I'm just better equipped overall. So I used to get really down on myself because, in Georgia, and I mean, just growing up where I grew up, so many people got married like really young or like straight out of high school. And, the grass is really always greener. A lot of those people now are, some are in loveless marriages, some are in successful marriages, some are divorced, some are on their next marriage. And I know for sure that the girl that was crying about being lonely, I know for sure she wasn't ready to be a wife. There was a level of defiance and independence that I had at that time, more defiance than anything else, that probably would have made me a really shitty spouse to somebody had I been in a contract relationship, which is essentially what marriage is. For some people, they look at it as a covenant with God. For some people, they look at it, as a contract relationship. And that's kind of how I look at it. That's how the law looks at it, is this commitment by contract that entitles the person that you are with to half of your assets. Another thing that I think about is the fact that at that time, I didn't really have a pot to piss in, so I probably would have been okay with the idea of marrying someone just based on potential, especially because I felt like, oh, I have potential, I have so much further to go, that now, again, I don't have much more than I did then, but I just go, I wouldn't be opposed to the idea of getting with somebody and there being prenuptial agreements, or there be a protection of assets. I don't think anybody marries with the intention of divorcing. Speaking for myself, I can't speak for other people. I definitely wouldn't want to get married unless it was for love. But because of how often marriages fail and how quick some people are to give up, I just think now it would be best to be a bit more protective, especially because, at least for my part, I do have a child that I want to make sure is okay, and I don't want anybody to impede on that. Sometimes I wonder if, like, the reason why it never worked out is because I have a child, but I go, there are plenty of people that are married with children, so I know that's not it. I have pretty much dealt with the same person for like over a decade, so obviously I'm holding out hope that like maybe that materializes in marriage. But I've also wrapped my head around the idea of never marrying or marrying way later in life and being completely okay with that. Like, there isn't this immediate need to want more children. So, you know, that itch has been scratched. Like, I have a kid, I'm doing it. I'm older now. I'm not as energetic as I was. And again, who knows? Who knows, in a year or two, I might be like a raw vegan who's taking their health and wellness seriously. I'm going to be like a gym rat or something like that and have all this energy and be waking up at 4 in the morning. But right now, me, you know, I just don't have the energy. I don't have the patience. I don't have the energy. I can't imagine waking up in the middle of the night changing dirty diapers. There's just so much that has changed. And I'm not that old, but I just go, my bio clock is ticking. If I can't build a family, what makes me suitable for marriage, you know what I'm saying? And I don't mind at this stage too being like the rich auntie. So it took some years, but I've definitely come to terms with the idea of maybe never marrying. Like, I'm okay with that. I am perfectly okay with it. And this might just me saying it out loud to comfort myself, but because I haven't spent time building up a man or, you know, maintaining a relationship, being dutiful, being submissive to someone, I've had the opportunity to be really selfish and spend so much more time on myself. There's so many things I've been able to explore for myself because I don't have this partner that, you know, I'm not a part of a unit that requires me to think of the group. So in a lot of ways, especially because again, I don't really feel like I started to live until after 25 anyway. It's like the last 7 years have finally just been for me, and I go, I'm gonna need at least another 3 to just get it all right, you know what I'm saying, to get my credit in the 8s, to maybe purchase property, to hopefully get these languages down. I just want to be a fully realized person, and I don't think I'm quite there yet. And I just want to be way more leveled up than I am, so that the person who meets me at the altar, if that ever happens, gets to meet somebody who's just a fully formed individual. I just don't feel like in my present iteration I have that much to offer somebody besides my time, and I don't even really want to give anybody my time because I feel like I have so much that I need to work on. You know, I watch, and I get caught up watching different people seeking information on partnership and being the ideal partner and making yourself available and making yourself somebody who attracts a certain sort of partner. And I just think I'm okay just continuing to work on myself for myself, if that makes sense. Let me know what you think. Till later. Peace.